how does one let go of the past? How do you let go of past, say, the effects of the past? How do you let go of the effects that the past has had on one's life?
Well, you look at it as instant karma. You just goofed up, now you suffer. Huh? So why protest the suffering that's self-created? Of course, you always blame it on somebody else.
Right.
You know.
We have a tendency to always say, well, if you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have happened to me.
That's true, yeah. You want to get rid of the responsibility.
Right.
Yeah. And the only way I've discovered is for the mind to become silent. And when the mind is silent, that answers the whole problem.
Okay, how do you make the mind silent? Because we keep running this whole picture, you know, it keeps going on. This whole picture in the back of your mind keeps happening. So how do you make the mind go silent?
Well, like you said, the picture is either of the anticipation of the future. The mind never lives in the present. In order to survive, it has to anticipate the future, and it has to regret the past. Okay. So if you refuse those payoffs, so those are payoffs. And in order to propagate itself, what the ego hates is having nothing to do, because then it's afraid it will no longer exist. So it keeps itself busy dreaming up problems for the future and inventing regrets over the past. Of course, neither one of them has any reality, and therefore you stay in a state of non-reality. The only way to have it all stop is to let go of the desire to think, which means letting go of the payoff of thinkingness. And the mind says, well, if you don't think and plan, you won't survive. So you literally have to, in a way, give up the will to survive. And you either survive or you don't. And that's God's problem. Well, God created you, didn't he? So, yeah. All right, so you've got to take responsibility. So you have to remind him once in a while, I don't remember asking to be created, you know. It was your idea, you know what I mean?